Hello everybody and welcome to HDpiano. This is Dan here. In today's lesson, we get to learn how to play We Are the Champions by Queen. We'll take a look at the verse in video number 1, which sounds like this. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Chorus is next. You'll find the chorus video, the interlude and chorus 2 video, and the whole song run-through video all at HDpiano.com when you're finished with part 1 here. And I'd like to start lessons with a question, just kind of engaging dialogue in the comments section. My question is this: where did you hear this song most memorably? For me, it was when my Green Bay Packers won the Super Bowl a few years ago, and I think probably a number of you heard this when your sports teams won championships or something like that. So comment below, where did you hear this song most memorably? All right, let's dive into the verse here. Seems complicated, but it's actually not that complicated. The left hand, for the most part, is doing this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So in that way, the left hand is pretty simple. And it just changes notes once. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. All right. The right hand is pretty much alternating between two chords. So we have a C minor here, C, E flat, G. And I'm just going to show you the structures of the chords. The next chord is a G minor 7. That's G, B flat, D, F. This is middle C, by the way. G, B flat, D, F. So we're just alternating between those two chords. That's the foundation to this part. I've paid my dues, time after time. I've done my sentence, but committed no crime. See how great the vocals sound over just that simple foundation, that C minor, and then that G minor 7 over C. Now, Freddie Mercury, of course, plays a lot more elaborate accompaniment, and we're going to learn that here, but I wanted to let you know that that's how simple it can be. You can feel free to use those tools as you wish. So let's look at the actual accompaniment. So again, that's just two chords in the right hand, back and forth between C minor and G minor 7. So the first little instance of it here is, so just outlining a C minor triad. Top 2 notes, bottom note. Top 2 notes, bottom note. And then he punches B flat, D, F, which is the top half of a G minor 7 chord. Then he outlines a G minor chord. So the first two measures. Again. Okay, the second instance looks kind of similar. So it's kind of the same, nuanced a little bit. We're playing E flat and C, and then we arpeggiate this chord, C, E flat, G, C. That's a C minor chord. And then we play just the lone C. So again. And that's tough because we come in on B2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's a little different than the first time we saw this chord. All right, the third time. That looks kind of like the last version, except without the arpeggio. Now we're playing the full G minor 7 chord there. That's the fourth time we're seeing just single notes here. And that takes us to a new chord. Before we go to that new chord, let's recap all of this seemingly improvised accompaniment that Freddie Mercury is doing here. Real slowly, I'm going to go through everything over that C minor and G minor chord. All right, this is the first half of the verse. 1, 2, 3, nice and slow. New chord. Let's do that one more time, a little faster. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you're going to see a lot of similarities here on these two new chords. These chords are E flat major. You can even expand it like this. E flat, G, B flat. If you'd like, repeat that bottom note on top. And then the next chord is A flat over E flat. So A flat, C, E flat in the right hand. Left hand doesn't move. Okay. So similarly to the first half in the verse, we have just two chords and what we call a pedal tone in the left hand, where the left hand remains the same while the right hand chords change. Alright, and this is kind of our pre-chorus area, but first let's learn the accompaniment Freddie's playing over this E flat chord. So he plays. That left hand rhythm is the same. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right hand is playing this. That's all an E flat chord. It's all within this chord. Now we're hitting this A flat major chord. Again, we're just outlining an E flat chord on this second instance, we're playing G, E flat, B. And then we're punching that A flat chord again. Outlining that A flat chord. So we go twice through these two chords. So it looks like this. I want to take a quick step back and just note that I'm going to play some things differently, by accident or intentionally, and that's because Freddie Mercury would have done the same. He didn't play this accompaniment the same way twice. I've heard probably 3 or 4 versions when I was deciding which one to teach, and they all were different. I mean, he played similar structures, all based around the same harmonic foundation. We have the C minor chord and the G minor 7 chord, and then we have the E flat chord and the A flat chord. It's all based around that. But it's kind of improvised, so forgive me if I'm making things confusing by occasionally playing something a little differently. Maybe my left hand isn't exactly the same every time. Yours doesn't need to be either. I want you to appreciate. I want you to be able to appreciate that sort of improvisatory nature here. So we're looking at, for example, instead of that, I could easily play this. It's going to work almost identically to what Freddie played, so keep that in mind. The most important thing to learn here is that foundation, that basic structure of chords. All right, so at this point, we're almost done learning the verse. We have a pre-chorus section that looks like this. So this is just 5 chords, nice and easy. E flat, which is B flat, E flat, G. Octaves in the left hand. B flat over D, D's in the left hand, B flat, D, F in the right hand. C minor, just like we saw at the beginning of the song. F major 7, we have F's in the left, C, E flat, F, A in the right hand. And then B flat. So B flat's in the left, D, F, B flat in the right. And then we end on A flat over B flat, which is A flat, C, E flat. And then the final chord before the chorus is this C chord. Let's go over those chords again. This part's actually quite simple because the accompaniment is limited. It's not really rhythmically involved. E flat, B flat over D, C minor, F, 7, B flat, A flat over B flat, and then C. The actual rhythm there is this. So the line is, I had my share of sin kicked in my face, but I've come through. It's a very natural rhythm. There's nothing too complicated about that. All right, so we've learned a lot of stuff here in this first video. I'd like to recap it all by playing verse all the way up until the start of the chorus. Okay? Real slow first, and then we'll do it at tempo. Here's the slow version. 1, 2, 3, 1, ready, play. All right, and we'll get there in the next video. One last thing, let's play it at recorded tempo, which is 95, which is 2, 3, 4, 5, 95 per eighth note. Here we go. 1, 2, verse to chorus. I don't want to give too much away because that is at HDpiano.com. The rest of this lesson is part 1 here in the verse has been real fun, and I would love for you to join me over at the .com to learn the rest of this. I'm going to restate that question. Where did you hear this song most memorably? Was it after a sporting event, or did you win something? Comment below. And then while you're listening, I'd like to connect on social media. On Twitter, your requests. At HDrequests, pardon me, at HDpiano, hashtag HDrequests. We love seeing all the ideas you have there. On Instagram, your performances. Send us a clip, tag us in a clip, we will repost. On Facebook, a thumbs up is always appreciated. And on YouTube, subscribe. It's been fun so far, guys. Let's keep it going over at HDpiano.com. My name is Dan. This is the home of the hybrid piano lesson. See you there.